We are live. I almost forgot to click go live. That would have been cute. I would have done this whole thing and not gone live. So, Jason, I'm just going to mute you. So this is our welcome to the community call. Essentially, this is me just kind of showing you guys what this community is all about and what is it, who's in there, what is it for, why, all the W's. So basically the It's Time to WowM community is on the Skool platform. And if you haven't heard of Skool, it's kind of like all of the social media platforms kind of combined as one. It's an amazing platform that I absolutely love. And I do think that it is going to be something that people will eventually migrate to in regards to a social platform for growth and education. It allows people to put a community together where they want to teach and lead others who are interested in whatever it is that their community is about. Or maybe that's just a community for people who want to have that camaraderie, that come up, whatever that word is. Um, yeah, so I created the community It's Time to WowM basically because I think it has been forgotten that when you're a person in business, you're supposed to go above and beyond and create an experience for your clients that really is unforgettable, and it makes them want to continue to work with you, and they want to tell everybody that they know about working with you and that they should work with you, and having advocates essentially for your business. As a realtor for the last 10 years, the majority of the business that I have had the opportunity of having is from doing a really good job with the foundational clients that I've had and giving them that, unforgettable experience where they now advocate for me to their friends and their families. And that's what we want to do. We want to, as a business owner, and this is not just real estate related, this is business related across all boards. We want to create that experience, so that they do want to come back and they do want to talk about you. It's the easiest business and the cheapest business you'll ever get, is just by doing a really good job the first time and then continuing to grow and evolve that relationship that you have with your current clients. So I'm going to share my screen here so that we can look at the community itself. So the community itself, again, It's Time to WowM community. You can get to this community by visiting wowthem.co, or wowm.ca, wowm.com. I've got a bunch of domains pointing to this community. We currently have 75 members. We have a number of different avenues that you can kind of navigate through this community. So this is kind of like the community feed where anybody can post different things, announcements. I usually repost any calls that we do or that we have, and any of those kinds of things. We have different categories. So if you're more interested in announcements, for example, you can just click announcements, general discussion, wins, if you want to kind of get some motivation, reminders and motivation. There's recorded calls. We've had a number of recorded calls in this community that are super valuable to anybody who wants to elevate their business, start doing things differently so that you can get different results with your business. We've talked about the power of a handwritten note. We've talked about the staples that are, bring the chaos to calm, essentially, and help you to get organized, and what other, platforms and apps and all those things that you can use to elevate your business. And then I did a back to school giveaway, and I shared that so that anybody that wanted to do something special for back to school, they could rinse and repeat this and do it for themselves, and put your own spin on it. I am just sharing what has worked for me in the past, and then also teaching different new innovative ideas, so that you can, again, take it and put your own spin on things. Um, I had my seventh annual pie party this past October. It's something that has always went really well, that my clients enjoy, that people look forward to. And even if you just do one thing a year that your clients, get invited to, and that, they have an opportunity to connect with you on a personal level instead of it just being for business purposes. It's nice to just build that relationship outside of the business. I also did the Haunt Your House contest. We just ended that um, on the 31st, and we had 1,097 people um, vote for their favorite house, which in turn, the top home that was voted had 571 votes, which I will be donating $571 to the Belleville General Hospital Foundation for that as my give back to the community. We talked about falling in love. So different things that you can kind of hone in on and focus in on for the season. Different things that you can add in elements to your business, whether you're a digital business, whether you're an in-person business. There are a lot of things that you can, add in to stand out against all of the other people who are doing the same thing as you, basically. And then we also had one of our recent calls was um tis the season to wow them, so some different ideas on how to kind of have a client focused Christmas and different things that you can do for the holiday season. We also had my dear friend Millie Pajpani on as a guest speaker, and she talked about a Christmas event that she had last year that was a huge success. She is also another realtor, but her events are like second to none. Like, they are absolutely amazing. And so all of this content and all of this stuff is available to you inside of this community. It is a free community right now. I kept saying that I was going to turn on the membership toggle once we hit 100 people. So we've still got 25 spots left for anybody who wants to kind of get themselves into the community for free and, essentially grandfather yourself into the community before it does go to a paid membership. Basically, once it does go to a paid membership, if you were in prior to, you're in for free for life. If you join after the fact, there's nothing I can really do for you other than to give you access at the price point in which has been set at that point. We also have a classroom. So the classroom kind of has a bunch of different things available in it. We've got your start here section where just the things to do and not do, and where to, introduce yourself, basically. Um, and then we've got the 5-step action plan for the It's Time to Wow 'em. There's 5 real pillars that I focus on in this, just to help kind of get your juices flowing and to kind of have that wow mentality, like that wow kind of thought process. Some people are like, I don't really care to wow my clients, and that is totally cool and that's totally fine. But that is also why those who are wowing their clients are probably doing better than you and will continue to do better than you, because in an ever changing world, we have to always be evolving. We have to always be staying up with the times, doing new things, being innovative, using innovative technology. That was one of the main reasons why I actually left my previous brokerage before going over to EXP, was like, there was just no innovation there. They weren't staying up with the times, they weren't evolving. So I want to help business owners take advantage of knowing what they can do to evolve and what different things that they can add into their business to be the ones that do stand out. I have a roadmap to Superhost for anybody who is an Airbnb host. This is a great course for you to take so that you can add in those wow elements to your stay and create that guest experience that is a memorable one. We will be doing a WowUM certification. It's a seal of excellence that will be a recognized seal for business owners that the community will know when people you just have a different way of doing business when you have this mentality. And so when you're trained and you learn how to have this mentality, you will stand out without even trying. It'll just be the way that you do business is what stands out. So I'm going to be teaching a certification course for business owners who do want to get certified and have that seal of excellence. We do have one-to-one leadership opportunities. I don't honestly call myself a coach. I don't think that coach is really the right term for what I want to be known for. I want to be known as a transformation leader, and leader in the sense of I'm helping to lead you to the success that you want to have. I'm not going to do it for you, but I will give you the tools and the skills for you to actually use to implement to be able to create um, a business that is a thriving business. So we have different things where I can help you with your client management setup, your client experience audit. So we can actually get you audited, and I can come in and kind of have a client experience and analyze that and tell you where you can improve, different things that you can do. I can also just be a fly on the wall and analyze how the customers are treated if it's an in-store kind of brick and mortar kind of place. I can help you set up for feedback. I can do an in-person audit. I can get you set up with the experience scorecard and then the custom clients experience setup. There's a bunch of different things. Yes, there's cost involved in this, but this is a very in-depth, this is like a year-long process for some of these. Some of them are quick, some of them are like a 1 month sort of thing, whereas other ones are going to take a little bit longer. And it's a commitment. It's a financial commitment, but you're committing to in evolving and improving your business. So here is where we will have all of these calls that I do will be posted here in here. So if you ever miss a call and you're not sure where to go, this is kind of where you're going to want to go. All of the courses, all of the calls that we've done are all here, and we'll be able to access them at any time. And then, so I do love working with specific businesses. And I feel like the more that I do, the more structured I can actually put this information together for people who are also realtors, retreat hosts, short term accommodation hosts. So, those are the three kind of main businesses that I've been working with lately. So, I just thought, why not just kind of put stuff together for these specific people in one place? So, if you're a realtor, you can go right in here, realtors.wow. We haven't, I've got this all drafted, it's coming soon. But yeah, I'll have a place kind of for specific business owners. Um, but a lot of this is just generalized stuff. It's not, it can be used across any type of business, any platform, those kinds of things. And then, so we do have the calendar. So today is the day where we do have all of our calls. And in the past, I have done weekly calls, but I find a lot of people are busy. We're all working, we're all trying to make ends meet, we're all trying to get stuff done. So I thought, okay, so I'm just going to pick one day a month to do these calls. It's the first Thursday of every month. So those who are new to the community, obviously the welcome call, which is this, would be useful to you because then you're going to be able to familiarize yourself with the platform and the community and what's in it for you and what things that you can use. Then at 12 o'clock, we will have an open Q&A session, and that's for members only. So that won't be for the general public. It will just be for the members. Essentially, this is like an open leadership call. So you can come to me with any questions that you have, any ideas that you may want some feedback on. This is a good opportunity for you to come and ask questions that you may want clarification on. And then we have our Mastering the Art of Wow call at 2 o'clock. So today, the call essentially is being focused upon there's 3 different elements. So wowing with swag and how swag can help you elevate your business with exposure and a bunch of other different elements. We are going to talk about how first impressions matter because honestly, we have 7 seconds to make a good first impression. And if it's kind of a make it or break it situation in some cases. So I'm going to help kind of give you ideas of how to make that first impression stand out, different things that you can do. And then we're going to talk about how we need to take some time this month to review and reflect where we're at, review what has happened so far in 2024 as we're coming to an end. And thank God for that. Um, and then reflecting on what went well, what didn't go well, and what needs to change for 2025 in order for you to be in a different place this time next year. You're obviously going to want to make changes. You want to figure out, how can I do better next year? I'm just going to give you a bit of a framework to look at how you can make that, just kind of look at your year as a whole and just kind of break it down and then kind of come up with a bit of a strategy on how you're going to tackle and thrive in 25. And then next month's focus will be on creating a blueprint for 2025. And my whole theme for 2025 is thrive in 25, because I think we all are ready to kind of break out of this, whatever it is that we've all been in, this slump. This A lot of business owners are going through hard times, and I think it's time to just come up with a clear strategy and a clear plan to help you go into 2025 confidently. Um, and so that is the calendar. The leaderboard is kind of a cool system. You will, based on your participation in the community, you will see a leaderboard. There'll be a 30-day leaderboard, there'll be an all-time leaderboard, and a 7-day leaderboard. So eventually I would love to start, awarding and acknowledging people who are participating in the community. That means that essentially you're taking this information and you're learning, you're implementing all of those things. And you can actually unlock different things at different levels. So when you first join, obviously you're level 1. You have to do a couple of likes on posts and comments to get to level 2. And so this will give you the opportunity to, and at level 4, you get a free one-to-one transformation session with me, which is essentially a leadership session. And then at level 5, you can get Wow, I'm certified for free. It will be a paid program. But yeah, so there's a ton of fun stuff. This is a really cool and interactive platform. I love it. You can definitely share this group with any of your friends that are business owners who could maybe benefit from learning how to um, add in those elements that make them stand out in a good way. It's only going to benefit you by coming up with these ideas and strategies and implementing them. Now, you actually have to try things more than one time. I like to suggest, like, even with like writing handwritten notes, for example, you can't just write one note and expect you to get business from that. It's something that compounds over time. I send out birthday cards and kids' birthday cards and Christmas cards and cards on home anniversaries and well wishes cards. If you know that somebody like in your client base, it has had a baby, has had a loss, has had a wedding or something exciting, don't just like write on their wall or like do something that stands out. Write them a handwritten note. That shows a lot more care and consideration than just taking a couple of seconds to write something on their wall. Another thing that I recommend in regards to birthdays is grab your phone and Facebook tells you whose birthdays it is today. So you can literally go into Facebook right now. It's going to tell you how many people have birthdays, who they are. So if you just take a couple of seconds and you get out that trusty phone and you put on that video and it's Jason's birthday today, you are going to get that phone out and you're going to set your ego aside because nobody cares about what you look like or what you sound like. They just care that you are taking 12 seconds. I've literally nailed this birthday message down to 12 seconds. Hey, Jason, it's Michelle. I just noticed that it was your birthday today. Just wanted to pop in and wish you an amazing day. Hope that you get spoiled. Have a great day and have the best year ahead. Happy birthday. It literally takes 12 seconds, maybe 15 seconds, and maybe you'll have to do it a couple of different times. But you will be one of few, and I promise that that is the truth. You will be one of few people who actually take the time to do something like that. So if you are like, yeah, I'm not into writing birthday cards, do that. Because that will stand out. That will give them, something to remember because like I said, you are going to be one of few. Very few people will pick up their phone. It'll take them longer to write a happy birthday message on their wall than it will for you to just get onto that video and do a face-to-face happy birthday call. Now, you could evergreen this if you don't want to personalize the happy birthday. You could evergreen it where you do, record a happy birthday video and then you use that over and over and over again. That again is better than just writing on somebody's wall because they're still seeing your face and you are still essentially making eye contact virtually with them. So I really encourage you to do different things like that because it is going to make you stand out. And if anything, that you learn inside this community, you don't have to implement everything that you learn. You can literally just take one thing and implement it. So maybe that one thing is, okay, I'm going to go on Facebook every day and I'm going to send everybody who has a birthday a video message. I can guarantee you that the feedback that you get from that will be, thank you so much. You were the only person that did that, or that's such a cool way of saying happy birthday. Thank you so much. And if they don't respond, sometimes people just think it's different and are like, do you want something from me? No, just be genuine about it. And if they don't respond, they don't respond. What so be it. But be consistent and do it every single day. So essentially that is the community. Like I said, it's free right now. So if you want to join, by all means, you are welcome to. Um, we will be doing monthly calls. As you can see in the calendar, I've got it set up for the same day, but different calls. So essentially, if you are already a member of the community, then you don't necessarily need to hop on that call. But you can hop into the Q&A session if you're interested. And then you definitely want to get into the Mastering the Art of Wow call. Again, they are all recorded, but it doesn't give you the opportunity to ask questions or get clarification or any of those things. So it's good for you to actually hop on live if you're able to. Of course, like I said, I do repost it and I will post the recording, of course. But because I find with recordings that although you have good intentions of rewatching it, 9.5 times out of 10, you will not find the time to rewatch it. So if you can just hop on live, it literally is the first Thursday of every month at 2:00. Hop on there and get some food for thought and fuel your business for the week, for the month, really. But that is all for today. At 12 o'clock, I will be having my member Q&A session. So if you do get into the community and you request a membership, I will approve you so that you will have access to the Q&A session as well as the Mastering the Art of Wow. So if you're interested in joining, I will welcome you. I'm excited to have you inside the community, and I'm happy and excited to also help you elevate your business. And I really do truly believe that we are all going to thrive in 25. So we'll see you inside.